Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I welcome you into the station of the Ignite TV. Good afternoon, everybody. If you are just joining us, this is another wonderful program this afternoon on Ignite TV. Ministry Matters. Ministry Matters. And I would love you to sit down and be part of this system so that you can easily tell the world what they should know at the right time. Today, before I go, my name is still Dr. Fashi Singlevet. And today I want to take you through a topic very vital, important, and necessary. And that topic is balancing marriage and ministry. Balancing marriage and ministry. And I want you to sit down attentively, to sit down and listen attentively to this issue. There have been serious problems in ministries nowadays as per your marriage and your ministry. Some people are saying your marriage comes first before the ministry. Some are saying it's the marriage first before the ministry. Please, as we go on in this program, I expect and I want your comments. Yes, your views about this matter. You can go to the comment section of our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can go to our Telegram or TikTok, the Ignite TV, and drop your comments there. I can assure you that we'll go through your comments and we'll make use of it in telling the world how things should be. Marriage and ministry. Some people say that marriage is number one before ministry. Some said ministry is number one before marriage. But all I want to know and all I want to put into to emphasize this afternoon is that marriage comes before ministry. Marriage comes before ministry. In fact, God emphasized it. And the normal thing for us is to do it the normal way it has to be done. Marriage is between a man and a woman, opposite genders. No more, no less. If it is not opposite gender, it's not marriage. So today we are getting people that are saying they are doing same-sex marriage or anything. Those are demonic operations. So generally, marriage is between a man and a woman. No more, no less. I'm not saying that you must be married before you go into ministry. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, even if your husband was called into the ministry before you got married, immediately you got married, you must rearrange your priorities and do it right. And do it right. And do it right. And do it right. They are pastors. They are ministry men and women. You are supposed to take care of your wife or your husband and let God take care of his church. Take care of your bride and let God take care of his bride. The bride of the church, the bride of God is his ministry, is the ministry, the church. And your bride is your partner. Too many marriages are in deep troubles now. In fact, some have even collapsed because of our wrong priorities when it comes to these two marriage and ministry. So many homes have been broken. So many children have been having a bad experience. In fact, if you ask some pastors' children, they will tell you that they will never marry a pastor and they will never let their wife be a church worker because of what they've experienced in their home. In their home. So that's why we take it upon us to say one or two things about marriage and ministry. So to have balance in our marriages, to have balance in our marriages and ministry, there are some things, few things we need to know. Few things we need to know. There are issues everywhere. Go to pastor's wife, they are complaining. Go to mommies, daddies, that their mummies are pastor misses. They are complaining. No time at home. No time to take care of the children. No time to do anything. And there is problem there. If you want to do this ministry work successfully here on earth and still make heaven, you need to balance this. You need to balance this. Again, I am not saying that marriage is superior to ministry, but I'm saying marriage comes before ministry. So here are a few things you need to know as a ministry man, as a minister of God. You must be, number one, you must be intentional in setting boundaries between the two. There must be boundaries. One is marriage, another one is ministry. Don't mix the two together. They are not the same. They are not the same. So you can go back home now. You can go back to your back home now and rearrange yourself. Please set boundaries. There is difference between marriage and ministry. Don't mix it together. Don't tell your wife that we are doing it together. So don't worry. This is the kind of suffering we must suffer because of ministry. No. You are the only person that can set the boundaries between the two. Nobody can do that for you. And God told us to set the boundaries. Let's look at into Acts chapter 17, verse number 26. God told us He wants us to set boundaries. He wants us to set boundaries. 17:26. He wants us to set boundaries. And has made one of blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and has determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation, the boundaries of their habitation. You must set boundaries. You must set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries between the two, your life will collapse. Look at the life of so many ministers of God now. They started well, but they ended woefully because of marriage. They were great men. They have done a lot for the Lord, but their marriage destroyed their destiny. They were great women that performed wonderfully for the Lord, but their marriages finished their vision. So many visions have been truncated. So many destinies have been truncated because of marriage. So you have to sit down, couples, daddy, pastor, Mrs. Balance the two. Set the boundaries. Set the boundaries. It is the wish of God that will save us. So there needs to be a clear demarcation between your marriage, that is your family, your home, and your ministry. There's supposed to be a clear demarcation between the two. time you have for your house, your home, and the time you have for your ministry. A clear demarcation. A clear demarcation. A clear demarcation. So you must be intentional in doing that. You set time for everything. Otherwise, you find yourself doing everything for others and nothing for your spouse and your children. And that will be the beginning of your downfall. And that had been the beginning of the downfall of so many ministers. There are people doing a lot of things for so many people, lot of things for so many members. They few or nothing for their spouse and their children. Why? Because they fail to set boundaries between ministry and marriage. Your home can marry your ministry. I mean your marriage. When I say your home, your marriage can marry your ministry. And your marriage can make your ministry. And that's why I'm talking to you this afternoon. Now it's time for you to sit down and set boundaries. Number 2, learn to say no without feeling guilty. One of the main secret of balancing marriage and ministry is knowing how to say no without feeling guilty. If you write no on a piece of paper and you turn it upside down, it becomes on. So the moment you don't know how to say no, you turn on a negative thing. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. There are things you dare not accept. That if you accept it, it will destroy your marriage. There are things you must say no to. That if you don't say no to it, it will scatter your home. So as a ministry man, a ministry woman, as a pastor or pastor Mrs., learn to say no when you are supposed to say no. Don't do everything in the name of ministry. Do things because of your marriage. This is one area that has caused lots and lots. I've come across issues where minister of God is spending 10 hours attending to people, but only 5 minutes to attend to his wife. That's why most of the pastor's wives today, they are the most wounded people in the ministry. They are the most wounded in the ministry. Because they are being hit within and nobody to talk to. If they talk to members, pastor will not be happy because he will know that members will destroy him. So they can't go to members and they must not go to friends. Because friends are not pastor's wife. Their family have told her, you want to marry you. Are you married, pastor? We don't know anything about you. So face whatever you want to face there. And there is no way the pastor is not at home. Pastor is not available to share what the woman is sharing. That's why you see most of the pastor's wives, they are always violent. But there are things within them that they want to pour out, but no way to pour it out. So at times they do it negatively and it destroys the ministry. Your comment, please. I want your comment. Share it. Let me know your views. You can come onto our Instagram, our Facebook. It's there on the screen. YouTube. Please let me know your view. Your view will add more to our messages. Share the message. Like it. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, do that now. But when these messages are coming in, you will be notified. This ministry matter on the station of the night. Number 3. Accept that life comes in ages and stages. That's what Isaiah chapter 3 verse 1 says. For everything, there is a season. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heaven. Depending on the age of your children and the stage of your family, there are some things in ministry that may need to take a back seat. Yes, depending on the age of your children and the stage of your family, of your ministry. There are some things in the ministry you have to avoid now, ignore now, go and do some things in your family. When you finish that, you come back to it. Take the person. Take the person. Another point, never think that if something happened to you, the world will end. No, the world will not end. Even when Jesus died, the world will not end. People went about their normal business, including men and women. In fact, some women went to dress the body of Christ when they discovered he has risen. Some people went to bank. Some people went to market. The world did not end. So never think that you are the only solution to the problem of people in the whole world. That if you don't do this ministry, nobody will be able to do it. Now lie. Peter did it and left it. John did it and left it. Paul did it and left it. You too, you will leave it one day. So don't because of ministry destroy the life of your children. And if you have done that, you can still go back and reorganize your home. Mommy, you can go back. Some people will say, it is this God's work that have not let me sleep. It is God's work that did not allow me to take care of my children. I lie you. You are ignorant of the fact that your marriage is number one before your ministry. After God, let me give you this priority list. After God, the next thing is you and your marriage. After you and your marriage, then your ministry. Your ministry is number three. Number one is God. Number two is you and your marriage. And your children, your family. Then after that, your ministry. After your ministry, your and some other things for you. But most times we fail to do the right thing at the right time. And it affects us. Let's read this Bible verse. 1 Samuel chapter 30. 1 Samuel chapter 30, verse 13. David said to him, to whom you belong, and where are you from? And he said, I'm a young man from Egypt, and a servant of an Amalekite, and my master abandoned me when I first sick 3 days ago. This young man may have been in master's right hand, but when he fell sick, he was abandoned, and the Amalekite moved on to the next project. That's how life is. So this man was master before, the writer of the master, the master of the master. But when he felt sick, the master came for another person and went on doing another project. So you are not alone in the race. If you die today, the project continues. Don't ever have it at the back of your mind that if anything happens to you, the whole world will end. It won't end. You are not the only one that is doing ministry. There are millions of people in the whole world that are doing ministry. In fact, you've not even started. There are people in the war zone where there is war and they are ministering to you. And you are here in Lagos or you are here in the city, you are in your room and you are preaching under AC, you are preaching, and say you are doing ministry. Please don't, because of this enjoyment, destroy your home. Another point, don't be selfish in your place. Yes, you have people around you. You are too busy for the work of God. But you are too busy but guilty. You are too busy, you don't know what's happening to your children. You are too busy, you don't take care of your home. You are too busy, you don't feed your family. You are too busy, you don't talk to your wife. You are too busy, you don't know how your husband is feeling. You are too busy for the Lord and your home is collapsing. Yes, you are busy for the Lord, but you are guilty. You are in that position. This is the right time for to tell you that you are not doing ministry, you are only destroying your generation. Yes. Now another point, enjoy the moment. You cannot save enjoyment of the moment. See, at this time, ministry involves loving, enjoyment. You know, the Bible encourages us to rejoice and enjoy life in several verses of the Bible. So you cannot enjoy your life when your home is crying. Marriage is God's idea. I don't know why some people ignore marriages and invest in it. I don't know why some people are saying marriage is number one. I mean, ministry is number one before ministry. If we had put this effort we are putting in ministry in our marriages, our home and our children would not have been feeling the way they are feeling about marriages now. So I implore you, wherever you are listening to me, as a pastor ministry, as an evangelist, as a prophet, as an apostle, as a seer, as a visionary, as a choir person, as an usher, whatever you might have been doing for God, as a song minister, as a drama minister, please, marriage is number one before that. And if you've not gotten married, take notes and do it right before you start. Yes, you are in ministry, but you've not got married. It's good, though. But immediately you marry, make sure marriage is number one before marriage. And that's the only the only thing you can do to please God. That's the only thing you can do to make you finish well here and still make heaven. Some people are going to finish well here, but they will not make heaven because of their marriage. And some people will finish well here and make heaven because of their marriage. So this is where we want to stop for today. I know it's an eye opener for so many people. I know you may want to make some comments. Kindly go to our comment section on the night. You see it on the screen. I'll go to my personal mails, social media handles, and explain, comment. And if you want to make a call, the phone number is on the screen. We are here every Saturday, 12 noon, for this special program, Ministry Mother, where we discuss things from ministry, how to grow ministry, how to make our ministry fruitful, how to do ministry here and still make heaven. These are the things we do. And if you want to invite us to your church to come and teach your minister, to come and educate your people, we are very ready 24/7. My name again is Dr. Fashion Gilbert. God bless you, and the grace of God will stand by you now and forever. Till next week, 12 noon, we meet on this same station, the Ignite TV. God bless you.